Welcome back to the Story Report, and this is a special edition Story Report because you're probably thinking, Tom, where are you? Well, I'm in Orlando, Florida for a real estate conference, and what that basically means is I've been sitting inside all day long wearing a suit when it's 25 degrees outside and there's a pool here, 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 and there's a golf course right here. And why we're doing that is so we can get better for you as our client. So let's give you a quick recap of what's happening in the Toronto real estate market for January of 2018. Your average price point of all the properties that sold this month was $736,000. Now, we started this year with terribly cold weather, the inventory levels were low, and overall sales were down for this month. But when you look at the condominium segment of the market, your average price was $543,000. That's still a 15% increase year over year. When we look at townhomes, your average price was $712,000, and that's an 8% increase year over year. Now, why this is happening is simply because there are less options to choose from. Imagine you went into your favorite clothing store and the racks were only half full. Will you be fighting with what's left on the rack with everybody else looking for that same product? And that's what's happening with condominiums and townhomes in the Toronto market. Now, what we're going to see moving forward for the next 4 months is that at the beginning of last year, we saw growth that skyrocketed from January until about April, and then it slowed down after the fair housing. So over the next 4 months, keep in mind when you see the media, it's going to look like prices have gone significantly down. They haven't actually gone down. We've just gotten back to an overall healthy market. Now, I'm done talking in Florida, but Cam's waiting in Toronto to fill you in on what's happening with the detached market. Cam?
Thanks, Tom. Now, going back to freehold ownership, when we look at the detached and the semi-market, detached home prices are sitting around $1.28 million in the 416, while semis are just over $936,000. This represents a year-over-year price change of down 3.9% for detached and up 3.7% for semis. Now, this means we're at the same point almost as we were January last year, and Tom touched on this, but over the next couple of months, we are now entering what was last year one of the most chaotic points in Toronto real estate history, where appreciation was ridiculously through the roof. So looking at month-over-month stats is going to be incredibly frightening, but it's worth noting that the fundamentals of real estate going forward, interest rates, economic factors, are actually what matters. Now, when we look at months of inventory, detached is sitting at 3.3 months and semis are sitting at 2.3. So we're seeing a slight shift into what is going to be a more balanced market going forward, and we do expect that trend to continue over the next couple of months as the spring market kicks in. As always, thanks for watching this month's edition of the Story Report, and if you have any questions about Toronto real estate or anything else, reach out to Tom, Morgan, or myself. Thanks for watching.